Welcome to my third entry in my review series. Before I start this review, I just want to thank Justin FITZPATRICK for this chance to review a pair of his shoes. Now, for those who don't know, Justin is the original shoe blogger and runs the Shoe Snob blog where he has been reviewing and shining shoes since before anyone else was really even doing this. He was shining shoes on Savile Row before I even knew what a mirror shine was. In fact, the very first page I ever followed on Facebook was the Shoe Snob way back in 2011, so I think Justin is one of the pioneers in this shoe and sartorial renaissance we're all enjoying. Apart from that, he took his extensive experience and know-how into making his own shoes, which I've known about for years but never fully experienced myself. So I'm really excited to finally take a look at these so we can all learn more about J. Fitzpatrick footwear together. Justin is a person I've looked up to for a long time now, and he has been a huge source of inspiration for me at the Elegant Oxford. So let's get started. Welcome to the Elegant Oxford. We specialize and offer premium shoe shines, dyes, and artisan patinas for quality men's brands, and help others to learn the art of shoe shining. Visit theelegantoxford.com for all of your shoe care and Saphir Madai Dior needs. Now, the box is unique from most I encounter and is a slide-out variant, which really helps getting them out of the closet. I can tell Justin owns a lot of shoes because having to pull a box all the way out to remove the lid can get really annoying. This eliminates that issue. The shoe bags are excellent. They are a nice, tough material on the outside with a thick, soft, and velvety lining to protect the shoes on the inside. These are perfect for storing the shoes and for travel, and they're definitely well designed. The shoes also come with an extra pair of flat dress laces, which is a common sense and much appreciated extra touch. So far, I'm seeing a lot of really pragmatic details that I love seeing. Alright, the shoes look great straight out of the box. Let's get some shoe trees inside and give them a quick shine, and we'll be set to get this show on the road. Now, these are the Pullman in burgundy calf, but I'd say it's more of an oxblood color than anything else. Oxblood contains more red tones, while burgundy contains more purplish tones, but I definitely love oxblood myself, so this is right up my alley. For your information, these also come in brown museum calf, which looks absolutely stunning if that's something you'd prefer. Okay, I'm really happy to report that the leather is really soft and malleable, and I love it. Lower quality shoes sometimes feature stiff leather that needs a longer break-in period, but these feel great out of the box. The worst thing is having a new shoe dig and rub your ankle raw, but you won't have that issue with the Pullman. Okay, now these do have a wingtip pattern here, but this type of shoe is not called a wingtip. The proper name for a shoe designed like this without brogues, which are those little holes, is ironically an austerity brogue. It's a very elegant yet underrated look that I've never owned before, so I'm really happy to finally get my hands on one of them. These are built on the LPB last, which luckily for me runs one width wider than normal, so if you're a wide width, these will work for you. I'm normally a USA E width or a UK G width, and these fit me just fine despite themselves being a normal width shoe. If you do your research, you'll learn that some lasts run wider than others and can actually work for your wide feet, so keep an eye out because there are a lot of great shoes out there that can work for you. Now, this last is designed dynamically with great lines and impressive looking contours. Despite being almost $100 cheaper than Carmina, these Pullmans are designed just as elegantly and look really beautiful in person. Here are the Pullmans when you compare them to the Carmina hole cut I reviewed for my first entry in the review series. As you can see, they are both built really dynamically and both look really beautiful. The shoes feature a soft chisel toe and an elongated forefront, which gives the shoe a nice silhouette from the floor. Combine that with the other features and the shoes are actually really stunning when you put them on your feet. This shoe is constantly surprising me with some great details. Notice the triple stitching all around here. It's just a great thing to see so you know your shoes will last. As per the norm, these are a 5-eyelet Oxford, and of course the leather on the throat sits close together for a clean and elegant laced-up look without a V-gap. Shoes without this feature just seem a lot less elegant and put together, but these do a really great job and look sleek. Alright, now let's move down to the sole and the welt. The shoes feature a 270-degree Goodyear welt, which allows for a tight heel here at the back like usual. I appreciate this detail more and more since I originally preferred the wider look of the 360-degree welt. We have some jimping here, although it's not very pronounced, but it's still there, with a solid 7 stitches per inch. And here's something I think is really cool, and that's burgundy thread used here for the stitching on the welt to match the shoe. It's not too visible on camera, but it's cool to see. Let's move to the edges. They are a nice dark brown color, and the edges here are beveled on both sides, which is a great addition. We have a full leather stacked heel as well with a quarter top lift for traction, which is always a good thing. Now, the soles are a nice dark brown / grayish color with the J. FITZPATRICK logo embossed here. The shoes feature closed or blind channel stitching, which is really awesome. That's always a mark of a higher end shoe, and you know I always like seeing it. This look is achieved by closing the leather back over on top of the stitching once it's done. It just requires more attention to detail and care than an exposed channel. That's why I like it. The shoes feature some tacking by the toe to reduce wear, just like Carmina does, and although it doesn't really help a lot, it's actually better than not having it, since this area of the toe actually wears down faster than most, so I'm glad to see it. Overall, this is a really solid single oak sole. It's not flimsy at all, it is definitely well built. Now, for those who don't know, Justin apprenticed under and has worked with some of the best in the shoe industry. These shoes are not cleverly marketed to trick people into buying a bad shoe for a high price. That's not what's going on here. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm really happy to report that this is honestly a very well made shoe. For the price of a new pair of Allen Edmonds at $395, you get a shoe with much finer details for the same price, in my opinion, that's really up there with Carmina and other similar brands of that quality. Justin has definitely done his homework and has made sure to include solid details you'll see on quality brands. There's a lot of integrity in the build, presentation, and price of this shoe. So, in conclusion, the Pullmans are well constructed in Spain, using quality materials, and include high stitch density, closed channel stitching, toe tacking, a dynamic last, and nice extras like useful shoe bags and extra laces. This is absolutely a shoe I can recommend, and I'm really confident you'll be convinced of that if you ever handle a pair yourself. Additionally, I just found out that Justin is launching a new entry line called JF, with less finer details, but at a pre-order price of $195, I'm really interested in checking these out when they arrive in August. It's another good option I'm sure will help those on a tighter budget who still want to access higher end shoes for a good price. I hope you enjoyed today's review, and I hope to see you around for future installments. I still have some amazing brands to share with you. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share for more content in the future. Visit theelegantoxford.com if you'd like to purchase any of the shoe products you've seen me use. Make sure to check out my other videos as well if you'd like to learn more about the art of the shoe shine. Don't forget to look for me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Elegant Oxford. Remember to care for your shoes so they'll last you for years to come. Always put your best foot forward. The small details matter most, so don't forget to #ShineYourShoes. I'll see you next time.